Hey everybody, it's Encore Up Radio. I'm Richard Mannion, and joining me today on the other mic is the creator, the man behind the scenes,
the guy who can't get sound to work,
Jason Conley. Jason, I'm going to let you take a minute here to explain what Encore Up Radio is, since this is your baby. So make it good, and then after you explain what it's about, I'm going to run down the show.
Okay, before I get into explaining what our show is, I would just like to say, anybody who produces a radio show, you guys have talent. This is not easy.
No, not at all.
It's taken a lot of hard work to get here, but I'm glad we're doing it. It's a lot of fun. This is take 77, I think, right now.
For show one.
For show one, right. So, anyway, Encore Up Radio is a part of our promotional services for our new website we're building called Encore Up. A huge part of the website's promotional is to get people to play live. We want to promote live music. If you get people in the door, it's great for venues and it's great for artists both, right? It's a great way
it's a win-win.
Right, it's a great way to make money, promote your band, and it's just fun for everybody. Everybody loves live music. So the service is essentially we're matching up venues and artists, right? So we want to promote more live music and to build those relationships over the long term. So we want to give venues a chance to rate their musicians and artists and bands, and switch that too. So we want to let musicians rate venues, so nobody feels like they're getting taken advantage of. And the more people we're getting out to live shows, the more money each person's making. So
the website's doing the legwork for the artist,
right? So we want to kind of replace the business aspect of music and eliminate the major labels. So independent artists, come check us out here in a few months. We're getting this thing developed and going to be hitting up some Kickstarter action here in the next month or two.
So the show is a part of Encore Up, where we get to promote the artists that we find or that people suggest to us to play on the
right. So the
station.
More popular stuff from the website, and anybody we find online who's independent, we want to help them promote their stuff.
And the big thing is finding music to play, because like I said, they're independent artists. So this first week we have four great bands that we went out and hand-selected, because obviously we have no library to choose from yet. And we contacted them, and the responses we got were excellent. They were all supportive. They said, go for it. I mean, we're totally in. You talked to most of them. What was your thought?
Yeah, no, I emailed a bunch of people, and honestly, the responses I expected to get were going to be negative. I figured people would want to get huge fees up front for commercial radio licenses, even for us as a smaller radio show. But everybody was super cool and on board, and they're like, hey, man, if you're going to promote me, just get it out there and have fun with it. And that's what we're doing. We're here to have fun at what is it, 1 o'clock in the morning,
man.
Take 77.
We were supposed to do this 4 hours ago.
It's been a struggle, but we're having a good time.
So along with the show, we're gonna support the artists. We're gonna get them exposure, and along the way, we're gonna play some games. Today, I'm going to take a trip back down memory lane of some messages I sent out maybe back in my single days. It's kind of embarrassing. We're going to try to call some people, maybe play some trivia for T-shirts or tickets to 50 Shades of Grey.
I hope I win.
Ooh. And on top of all that, we're going to play these four great artists, and I'm going to run down the list of who they are. We have a former top 10 American Idol finisher. We have brothers from New York. We have a keyboard master. Is that a good word?
I think master's a good word for him. Untrained.
Self-taught. And we have siblings from Texas. So let's get to what we're about, and that's the artists. Our first artist up is Megan Joy. We're going to be playing Can't Bring Me Down from her self-titled album, Megan Joy.
Start of a long day alone in my bed, a mug of warm coffee, a pad and a pen. I write down my blessings, I write down my hope. Close my eyes, smiling at the top of my rope. Hop in my car, I got my work all done. What to do next? A movie sounds fun. I don't need anybody to sit next to me. Any show I choose, more popcorn for me. Can't bring me down, down, down when there's no one around, round, round. I'm not wearing a frown, frown, frown. Happy all by myself, it's like I told you. I don't need a shoulder. Down, 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 when there's no one around. Round, round, I'm not wearing a frown, frown, frown. Happy all by myself, it's like I told you. I don't need a shoulder. Maybe for some a meal alone is sad, but I don't really mind it. I got my own tab, got my laptop here, I can surf for free. Find something funny for my friends to see. Cause nothing comes easy and nothing comes cheap, but my toes keep tapping to my own beat. You rarely see someone sitting next to me, but if you wanna come over, you can pull up a seat. Can't bring me down, 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 when there's no one around, round, round. I'm not wearing a frown, frown, frown. Happy all by myself, it's like I told you. I don't need a shoulder. Down, 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 when there's no one around, round, round. I'm not wearing a frown, frown, frown. Happy all by myself, it's like I told you. I don't need a shoulder. Next to me, isn't life funny, good old destiny? I really wasn't looking, but now I see someone else was looking and he found me. Now I'm making coffee in the morning for two. Got a whole lives ahead of us, so much to do. Everything is different, it's all brand new. Let's go see a movie, anything you choose. Can't bring me down, down, down. I got someone around, round, round. I'm not wearing a frown, frown, frown. I can be happy myself, it's like I told you, but now I have a shoulder. Down, down, down. I got someone around, round, round. I'm not wearing a frown, frown, frown. I can be happy myself, it's like I told you, but now I have a shoulder.
Can you believe that before 2009, she had no formal vocal training? Before American Idol, she had no vocal training. I mean, she even said, if you go to her webpage, that in high school, she never made anything with music.
No choir, nothing.
Nothing. It's crazy. And actually, her mom drug her to the American Idol tryouts and pretty much turned her life around because she was at a really down point in her life. And her mom turned it around, man.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, no joke. She finished 9th on season 8, I believe that was what it was. And when she left the show, she said it was just her time to go. She was ready to be home with her son because when you're touring, you're home for a week and then gone for a month.
Yeah, it'd be rough to be away from your kids that long.
And it was kind of putting her in a bad place. So she left on her own terms. She was fine with it. And she makes great music, and we really like her because she's just a down-to-earth, good person. You recently read a blog of hers.
Yeah, I follow her on Twitter, and she just recently put out a blog. It's basically like a positive energy thing, and she lists her goals and kind of keeps herself in check. And I think that's a really good way to make sure you meet your goals. You're throwing it out there, putting it out for everybody.
Definitely.
It makes it harder to break them.
And you can follow her on Twitter at Megan Joy Sings, which has a link to her blog and her website. Her website's www.meganjoy.net. Like I said, she's a down-to-earth, good person, and we really like that about her, and we promote people who work hard and make good music, and she is definitely one of those people. And we thank her again because her email back was, yeah, go for it.
I was really surprised she responded to me.
She's had success.
Right.
She's been on talk shows. She's been on American Idol. She's been on tour. So this is someone who's had success.
Yeah, I didn't expect to just go to her website and email her. And
she's like, "What are you doing emailing me? Just do not talk to me ever again."
Right. But you can play my music. Just don't be weird.
She was awesome, and we thank you again. So up next, I'm really excited about these guys. They have an indie rock sound. They're brothers from New York. Jose and Rafael Sanchez. They have a Mumford & Sons sound to me.
Right.
That's what I think.
We forgot that on take 72.
Yes. That's what they remind me of. I really enjoy acoustic, and they're just great. And it's Hunting Stories. We're going to be playing Tell Me from their album, Towns EP.
Hold on close, hold on tight. Child, it's hard to hold the weight sometimes. But there's a lot of heart in you. Whiskey breath, broken eyes. We can fix this frame, but it takes time. And we just need some time. We just need some time. Don't you tell me that this is over. No, no, not till we're cold and sober. Don't you tell me that this is over. Your side, pull the safety switch and hold your fire. Yeah, I come with open arms. Oh, I know that sometimes love's a cooking trip that leaves you dry, but I'm ready for the ride. Ready for the ride. Don't you tell me that this is over. No, no, not till we're cold and sober. Don't you tell me that this is over. When you're falling down like a boulder, my heart is north and south like Dakota.
Man, I really like them. I think they're going to be successful, and I hope that your site, our site, can help with their success regardless. They're just good. I really like them. You can go on YouTube and search them, and they actually have a video for that song. It's well shot. I mean, they look like they know what they're doing. You can follow them on Facebook. They're really active with their Facebook page. I've got it up right now. Good-looking dudes, man. The chicks are going to love them. The girls are going to like them. not just girls either. If it's
Hey, whatever you're into.
Yeah, but they are so good. Like I said, I hope we can help them out in any way, shape, or form. You talked to them as well, and another great response.
Yeah, no, that guy was really cool. I believe I talked to Raphael via email. I think we found those guys on Facebook. I forget what's their deal on Facebook again.
Hunting Stories. Just search it.
So Hunting Stories Music. So yeah, facebook.com/Hunting Stories Music.
And they're, like I said, they're really active with it, and we wish them all the success in the world. And speaking of success, that's going to lead into our next little game we're going to do. It's our first time, people, so let's hope we get an answer. It's pretty late in the evening. Early in the morning.
Yeah, it's only 1 o'clock.
We're going to do a little trivia crack challenge for a T-shirt or tickets to a movie we want to see. 50 Shades of Grey. So
Valentine's Day coming out right next week.
That's right. Guys, take your girl.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's see if he answers. He said he's ready.
Hello.
Vince.
Richard, how are you?
I'm good. 1 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing up, man? You were just waiting on our call, weren't you?
I was. I'm also doing homework.
Oh, boo on that. Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell everyone that we cheated and asked you to take this call because normally at 1 in the morning I doubt you'd be answering the phone. So I'm gonna break down what we're gonna do here, Vince. Have you ever played Trivia Crack?
I love it. I didn't know I was supposed to play it when you sent me the request, so I didn't.
Oh, that's fine. I've got a round up and loaded. So here's how it works. We're going to do a round of Trivia Crack. If you make it through a whole round, that means the 3 questions and the crown. You can have your choice of a T-shirt for the website or 2 tickets to 50 Shades of Grey.
I don't even think that's a choice.
I don't think it's a choice either. Obviously, the movie tickets is what I would go with.
It's got to be the movie ticket.
So I didn't even read the book, and I'm not going to waste time when I can get pictures for this thing. So, are you ready? You're familiar with it. So don't disappoint.
I am so ready.
Because you get 1 round, 1 chance to do this. All right?
So much pressure.
And you can't use my free spins, my free tokens, because I don't have many. All right, you ready?
Okay.
I'm going to spin.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. History. Are you good with history?
I love history.
All right. Here is your question. What U.S. document is the supreme law of the land? The U.S. Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Mayflower Compact, the Treaty of Ghent.
The Constitution.
The U.S. Constitution?
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer, Richard.
Correct. All right.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yeah,
Give him a cheer.
You can't hear the cheers.
All right. Round 2. Here we go. Oh my gosh, he got the crown.
That's right.
All right. What do you want? Sports, history, geography, science, cinema.
I want geography.
Geography. All right.
That's my worst.
They're all my worst. Oh man!
Well,
all right.
At least you always have the looks.
I'm gonna. Thank you. I'm gonna have to describe this to you because it says, "Which country does this flag belong to?" Are you ready? This is great. All right. It's red, white, and blue like the U.S., except there's only 1 star in a blue triangle. United States, Malaysia, Puerto Rico, Liberia.
Okay, it's red, white, and blue triangle.
Yep.
And 1 white star.
Yep.
Is that? Can you say the options again, real quick?
I cannot, because your time is
I feel
up.
like it's
But
Puerto Rico.
But that was kind of not fair.
Yeah, you read slow.
Yeah, we're gonna give you 1 more shot.
What was the answer?
It
was Puerto Rico, wasn't it?
It was Puerto Rico. But since I had to describe it, I think it's fair that we give him 1 more shot, don't you? All right, Vince, this is going to be your crown question.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm ready.
That wasn't fair. Okay, here it is. Which band performs the song, oh my gosh, Another Brick on the Wall? The Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Iron Maiden, or Pink Floyd?
That would be Pink Floyd for the win, Richard.
We owe 2 tickets for 50 Shades of Grey. Woo! Yeah! All right, man. What day are you going to see it? Because I'm going to call in your tickets.
Are you ordering them here in Hayes?
Yeah, wherever you need them. I'm going to order them for you, and you're going to pick them up.
Okay. How about for... this is going to be so dumb. How about for the 19th?
The 19th?
Yeah.
19th, 2 tickets, 50 Shades of Grey. All right, man. I will call and get those tickets set up for you to pick up. How's that sound?
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Hey,
I hope this is awesome.
This is what I need you to do, though. I need you to follow the page on Twitter when Jason puts it out there, and then also like the show so we can kind of get it out there for exposure.
Oh, not even that. I'm not even going to just do that. I'm going to share it to all of my friends.
Awesome, Vince. You're the man. Hey, get back to studying. It's 1 a.m. You actually need to get to bed. And I will get those tickets set up for you, bud.
Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great night.
You too, man. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
That was good.
Man.
He was fun. 1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock in the morning. Winner. First time.
Yeah. That was
Granted,
good.
The game tried to cheat him.
We
never thought about that, though, with the flag.
He got it right, though. I mean, from your amazing description.
I know. I only had 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's rough.
Hey, it was a success. Are you going to take me to see 50 Shades of Grey next week?
I'm going to actually... I would love to take you to 50 Shades of Grey.
All right,
we should do a segment on it.
We will. Next week, we'll review it. We're going to review 50 Shades of Grey next week.
Terrible idea.
We're going. We'll probably have to take the other 2.
The wives.
All right. Well, let's get to our next artist. And he actually helped out with the show, not even knowing, because our intro music was a part of a song we're going to play of his, I believe. And that is Ronald Jenkees. And if you're looking right here, see this guy right here? Am supporting you, Ronald, wearing your shirt. I went to his website, ronaldjenkees.com, and he has all of his CDs up there. And he actually just released a CD at the end of 2014 called Alphanumeric. We're going to be playing, though, a song from his album Disorganized Fun, and the song's also titled Disorganized Fun. So let's get to that. This is Ronald Jenkees with Disorganized Fun. YouTube. I'm saying YouTube because this is where you need to go to see Ronald Jenkees. And this is how you found him, correct?
Yeah, I found Ronald, I want to say like 4 years ago, just surfing the internet and came across his YouTube videos. It's like one of his first YouTube videos he put out for music, I think.
Man, he's self-taught, which is what's amazing here. He definitely has an ear for music, but when you see him play, it's just unbelievable. I mean, he has a keyboard stacked upon a keyboard, and he's going to town, and he plays for the love of music. He's not out there for the fame by any means, and he's awesome. Like I'm saying, go to YouTube, watch him, go to his website. He's got awesome shirts. Like I said, I'm wearing a Ronald Jenkees shirt right here. My son has a hat like that.
Looks just like him.
And he thinks this is a shirt of him, actually. When I wear this shirt, he thinks it's him. You're not as cool as him, son. Sorry.
Ouch.
But, and like I said, you messaged him, and you had a good conversation with him.
Yeah, he was the first one I actually messaged, and the super positive response I got from him kind of helped fuel this whole project, I think. But the good thing about Ronald is he rocks out and he has fun with the thing, which is awesome, I think.
And that's kind of what we're about, having fun.
Right.
That's what life's about.
We try. I mean, why else would we be up at 1:15 in the morning? But Ronald did the independent thing right, too. I think he's got his own website. He self-produces all of his music, and you got to think this guy's doing fairly decent financially because he's got 4 albums. He's done some stuff with some major names, too, and I don't know. I think he's probably doing well for himself. He signs all of his CDs, which I think is pretty cool, too, if you order
awesome.
2 of them.
And he has a ton of subscribers on his YouTube page. People that, I mean...
Hey, I'm one of them.
Are you?
Yeah.
He's awesome. Like I said, he just released an album at the end of 2014, and it was titled Alphanumeric. He's also on Twitter. He's also on Twitter at Ronald Jenkees. And his website is www.ronaldjenkees.com. Go on there. He's got a lot of cool stuff. He has all of his albums. He's got T-shirts. He talks a little bit about himself. And he really talks about how it's just about having fun. And that's what music's about, having fun and doing what you love. And we thank him again. Like I said, we used him in the show, man. He's our intro music.
Right. I couldn't think of a better way to start the show.
So, and that song was Disorganized Fun. And speaking of fun... This part is not fun for me of what's coming up.
It's amazing for me, though.
As I said earlier in the show, we were going to take a trip down memory lane, and it's kind of a hard one for me. As we all know, or as we all have a Facebook page. Pretty much everyone in the world does.
Like 500 million people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was, in honor of next weekend, Valentine's Day, I was going to start my own novel. That's what I'm going to call it. My own story, and a kind of an erotica story.
So in memory, kind of like a 50 Shades of Grey theme.
Oh yeah, hey, I like it.
Were you that good though with the women?
Come on.
Oh,
come on now.
Duh.
Is that even a question? So we're going to read 4 excerpts.
So this is going to be like a training and how-to guide on how to pick up women.
Oh, yeah, guys, you should definitely take note here. We're going to go back to my single days and read a couple messages I sent out.
How long ago was this?
2006, I believe.
Oh. Perfect.
So we're gonna cue it up here. It's a little segment I like to call Messages from the Book. February 9th, 2006. Thunder crashes.
I should really get a sound effect for that.
Message 1, titled, Hey. Hey. The picture you have up is awesome. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Her reply. Thanks. Exclamation point. Welcome. It really shows your new hair color off well. It looks good.
How many O's?
Exclamation point.
How many O's was that?
You're going to find out how many O's that was. Her response. Aw. Double exclamation point. Look at all those O's I got. Ha ha. Those are not the only O's I will give you. Exclamation point, smiley face. Response. Haha. And what other O's can you give? Question mark. SpaghettiOs? Question mark. No. Oreos. To be continued.
That was hot.
I'm sweating right now.
I really want to know who this is. Is it somebody I know?
No, it's no one you know.
Ah, too bad.
And if she was listening, though, she would probably remember the conversation.
Well, it's probably unforgettable. I mean,
did you see how many O's I gave?
You never told me. You told me I'd find out, but I never knew.
I can't.
A lot of O's. Oreos. Yeah.
That's why.
I see.
I'm irresistible,
I see
man.
Yeah.
Christian Grey right here, buddy. Jeez. Minus the billions. All right. Well, like I said, we will continue the novel next week.
Does it get juicier for Valentine's Day?
It's going to get juicier.
Oh, man.
I'm actually going to bring a special guest next week to read the last part of this conversation. I'm thinking she doesn't know it yet, but I think it'd be good to bring my wife.
Oh, make her read
the
girls that you used to flirt with.
It's going to be great. So, yeah, just wait for that. Let's get on with the show, though. Enough of that. We don't need to talk about me anymore.
That was a good tip. I mean, I think I learned a lot.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, good advice.
When my wife leaves me for having such an awful show, I'll be set.
Who doesn't like Oreos? Come on.
Yeah, I do.
Let's get on to our final band of the night. They're siblings from Texas, Maggie and Tyler Heath. Their band is called the Oh Hellos, and we're going to be playing the song Cold as the Night from the album Oh Hello.
Cold as a night without you here, just your absence ringing in my ears. And hard as the heart that feels no fear, 'cause without the bad the good disappears. As long as the road that leads me home, and longer still when I walk alone. Bitter is the thought of all that time spent searching for something I'll never find. Take this burden away from me and bury it before it buries me.
Many other days I've wanted to cease, lay myself down and find some relief. Heavy is the head that gets no sleep. We carry our lives around in our memories. So take away this apathy and bury it before it buries me.
Steady is the hand that's come to terms with the lessons it has had to learn. I've seen the things that I must do, but Lord, this road is meant for two. So I'm waiting here for you.
So take my hand and set me free.
Take my burdens and bury them deep. Take this burden away from me. Bury it before, bury it before, bury it before it buries me.
They're another indie rock acoustic feel. At the end of the last, we definitely had an indie rock theme to this show with Hunting Stories and the Oh Hellos. They kind of have that both similar sound with the acoustic rock, and I like them a lot as well. They, like I said, they're siblings. Tyler also has a solo album out that you can see on their site, and
They have a Christmas album, too, I saw.
yeah, they have 3 albums total, but one is a Christmas album.
It's pretty good. I don't really dig Christmas music, but that's pretty good. It's a pretty good album. I've listened to a few songs off of it, and it's pretty good.
Like I said, that was "Cold as the Night" from the album Oh Hello. You can follow them on Twitter at the Oh Hellos. Obviously, they have a web page from there, and their web page talks about the venues they've played. And they're really good, man. Like I said, I like their sound. I'm a big fan of the acoustic sound. I've repeated that now 3 or 4 times. But I'd like to talk to him. I wonder if it'd be hard to be in a band with your sibling, your sister. Because I know right now I couldn't be in a band with my sister.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the talent, so I couldn't be in a band with anybody. But
so too bad we didn't get them on for Trivia Crack. I wonder if they would have went 50 Shades of Grey together.
That wouldn't be
awkward.
Yeah.
No, they're really good, and they also, like I said, super nice when they replied back. They were all in. Like I said, you talked to them.
I think this was the first one that I got their manager, because these guys actually have a manager that books their shows for them and kind of does some PR for them, I guess. But yeah, they were pretty cool. So I'm excited to play some more of their stuff later.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, they have 3 albums out. We want to thank all the artists on the show today, because these were the first 4 that we made contact with, and they were all very supportive of what we're trying to do here. Like I said, this is show number 1. We're hoping to build from here. We want to get better. We know we have some things to definitely clean up on our side. It's a learning experience, man, and if you think talking on the radio is easy, you're driving into work and you're like, man, I could do that, it is hard. We have done this over and over for the past month trying to perfect it. I don't think you can. I don't think we'll ever be happy. It's hard enough listening to yourself talk, and that's hard for me to say because I like to talk.
Yeah, that's probably the hardest part for me, I think, is getting used to hearing your own voice.
So, like I said, we have up social media sites. Jason, tell them where they can find us.
So the main contact we have right now is at Encore Up Radio for the radio show. The website we also have at Encore Up, and we're also at EncoreUpMusic is our Twitter. You can also get the Twitters. We follow everybody that we add on here who has Twitter. So if you're curious and you forget somebody, just follow us and look at who we're following, because we're putting a lot of bands on there, and we're hoping that we can get some more generated content from Twitter. So
yeah, people suggesting artists to play.
Right,
so we're just not looking every week.
And if you're an artist and you want to get your stuff on our amazing radio show, go ahead and add us and send us a message, and we'll get it going, pending it doesn't, suck.
Or yeah. Again, I want to say thank you to the bands today. Megan Joy, Hunting Stories, Ronald Jenkees, and the Oh Hellos. You were all awesome. We thank you for the great responses, and that was a big push of making us go through with this. It's fun, but you have to get out of your comfort zone, which is not always easy, but I think in the long run it's going to be really good, and we hope everyone enjoyed the show. Follow us on Twitter,
Catch us next week, Valentine's special.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey review.
More messages from the book.
More messages from the book. Call more people. We're going to add, I think, another fun game just to keep it lively.
Yeah, I like it.
And great bands again. We're going to shoot for about an hour show every week.
Right. We've got some pretty good stuff lined up for next
Definitely before 1 o'clock in the morning.
I like 1 o'clock.
Oh, man. No way. Hey, we want to thank everyone. We want to thank the bands. I mean, without them, this doesn't happen. And we hope people follow us, help promote this, and we'll see y'all next week.